Welcome to our second game tonight. Actually, we've got over here early. Puck drop's about to happen, so we won't be able to go through the stats. But we just saw the Vikings fall to the Sharks 6-0. So you're going to see an interesting game here between Top Shelf and the Sharks Gray as we move into game number 2. If Top Shelf wins here, that will push the Vikings to 4th place and put Top Shelf in and currently in a 2nd place. But then it depends on what Kelly's Heroes does later. So a lot of moves and going on. So sit back and enjoy this one. It should be a lot of fun. Again, thank you so much for joining the Hockey Sports Network. I'm Ted Boggs. I'll be your commentator through this one. Just glad to have you aboard.
Again, thank you so much for joining the Hockey Sports Network. I'm Ted Boggs.
And there's me again. You can hear me. Just checking to make sure everything's working. But anyway, thanks again for joining. That means a lot. Please like, share, subscribe. And check out our podcast. We dropped episode number 2 yesterday. What's interesting is I'm not sure who's actually in goal for either team. It's number 31 for Top Shelf. Hey, for Top Shelf, and number 39 that has a Newsom jersey on for the Sharks. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but nonetheless, we'll hope for the best. So, excuse me, folks. Who's number 31? Miss Bumgarten. See, I got it right.
No, I'm Miss Oxley because I'm divorced.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. But I got his name right there.
You got his name
So
right.
you got- Who's number 31?
That is Merrick.
Merrick. Okay, that's Merrick Phelps.
Merrick Phelps.
Do you know who 39
Nolan
is?
Sloan's
Oh, that's
playing
Sloan's
for
playing
them.
for us tonight. Okay. So Sloan is playing for Sharks Gray tonight in goal, which if you've been paying attention, he's got a great goals against average. So we'll have him, and then we'll also have Merrick Phelps in the goal for Top Shelf. So Top Shelf, I'm only going to be able to call their numbers. We'll try to tell you who they are as much as I can throughout, because unless they would just consider them all brothers, and each of them are called Top Shelf. So or trained Top Shelf is actually what it says. All right, so here we go. Sharks Gray. On the ice is going to be Stahlbaum, Sipes, Walsh, Hargrave, and I think Hanley. So Top Shelf is going to have Wilson, Duell, Dussel, and I'll get to the other two in a minute, as we're about to get things underway here in this first period. And here we go. Pass over to Duell. Pass ahead to Dussel. Dussel bringing it up. Hanley poked it away. Shot on goal. Caught by Sloan and covered up. And we'll have a face-off right over there. This one just getting underway. 11:45 to go. We literally just started. And puck pushed out to the middle. Cut off by Duell. Poked away by Hanley, the shot towards the goal. Hargrave's right there with Austin Schaub. Duell to the front. Stahlbaum pokes it away. Pass to the front. Nice defense by Sipes. Stick lifts Wilson. Shot by Duell. That puck goes up and up on the glass. Behind the net. Dussel tries to bring it in front of the net. Has it poked away by Hanley. Pass over to Stahlbaum behind him by Sipes. Puck stays in the zone. Stahlbaum has it. Now he's trying to bring it up and it hits the referee, trying to get it to Hargrave. Hargrave now has it, bringing it around to the middle. He's battling out with Dussel. Dussel brings it in the zone. Sloan's right there. Pass out front. Schaub has it. Shoots wide left. And also Aaron Schaub is on the ice with his brother. Dussel goes off. And I believe that's Brendan Johnson coming on. Duel over to Austin Schaub. Austin dumps it in. Alexander's out there now, along with Jake McDonald. It's been a while since I called Sharks Grace. I'm trying to get my bearings back. Puck comes down in the ice here. And stay in the neutral zone. Aaron Schaub, now Vera picks it up. Vera's bringing it in. Passed over to Brett McDonald. That goes around behind the net. Picked up by the Vikings. I'm sorry, top shelf. I don't know why I said Vikings. Brought up by Bumgarten. Cut off. Pass ahead. Jackson Helms has it. He's bringing it into the zone. Foyer's right there, and Sipes pokes it away. Sipes gets it out front. Vera and Brett is right there. Pass ahead. Sipes is slowly working it down into the top shelf zone. He does. And back over the middle, cut off. Boggs is out there, tries to poke it away. And Boggs tries to cut it off, got his stick on it. Couldn't quite control it on the pass. It popped off as the pass came over to Alcade. Camp's out there now as well. So Boggs and Brett right there, also with Cole Carter on the ice. Boggs tries to bring it across the middle. Does. He cuts it off. Boggs tries to shoot, blocked by Cole Carter. Over to Brett. Brett and Jake McDonald's right there. Has it taken away by Mazer. That's poked away by Hanley. Now I think it's dumped in by Walsh. Goes behind the net. Phelps, or actually Carter, is right there to pick it up. Gets bumped into by Walsh. Stahlbaum's on the ice now. Walsh has it. Passes over to Camp. Camp pushes towards the goal. No one home. Stahlbaum finally came over. Jake McDonald is back on it along with Hanley. And there comes Victor Alcade. So pass ahead. Again, thanks for the helping out with the pronunciations. His parents stopped by earlier, so shout out to them for letting me know it's Alcade. No penalty as top shelf player goes down. It's in the corner. Hargrave cuts it off. Now he's trying to bring it around. Walsh is right there. It's picked off by, I believe that's Edlund. Edlund trying to bring it around. Does. Pass back out to shot wide left. That was tipped. Shot by Austin Schaub. Back around. Duels right here by the blue line as well. Walsh tries to get it out of the zone. Cannot. Edlund tries to keep it in. Hanley has it, and that's going to be icing. Oh, it's on goal. Nice job. Blocked by Phelps. Phelps puts it back around behind the other side of the net to Duel. Duel tries to get it up. Brett McDonald is right there. Stahlbaum dumps it in. Quick change for the Sharks. Let's see who's coming on. That's Hanrahan. Tries to poke it away from Helms. Helms tries to bring it in. Cannot. Alexander's out there as well. Shot by Duel. Blocked by Sloan. Shot again. That time it was by Hilderman. Pushed away. Duel has it again. Pushes down to the middle. Wilson's right there. Tries to deflect it. Cannot. Taken away by Alexander. Alexander tries to push it ahead to Brett McDonald. Cut off. Hilderman has it. Dussel bringing up the ice. Hypes is right there. Cuts it off. And not a collision. And a penalty as Dussel goes into the boards pretty hard. And there'll be a quick timeout here, I'm sure, for an injured player with 5:35 to go here in the first period. It still remains a 0-0 game. As we pause here for just a second, looks like he's going to be okay. As he's up. And indeed he is okay, so good to see Tyler Dussel is okay as he skates back to his bench. Vera comes on the ice with Hanley. Hanrahan for her. And Brett McDonald. It's going to be Aaron Schaub, Wilson, Helms, Duel, and Hilderman. Actually got a quick change as Hanrahan goes off. Because they had 5 on the ice, so not a quick change. So penalty kill. Sharks are on. Power play. Duel over to Helms. Helms tries to he passes in the corner behind the net. Wilson and Hanley's right there. Schaub passes back around to Wilson. Wilson tries to dump it in on the near side. Cannot. Vera tries to get it out. Cannot. Hanley has it behind the net. Pushes it out and clears it as we come down. Around behind the net. Picked up by Top Shelf. Passed ahead to the Barbara. Pass over to Aaron Schaub. Blocked. Boggs is out there with Jake McDonald. Brett. Hanley. And the puck comes all the way down. Boggs and Brett on it. Boggs cutting off behind the net. Trying to get to it in the corner. He does, but has it taken away by a host of Top Shelf. Shot by Baumgarten, blocked and covered up by Sloan, and we'll have a faceoff right there with 4:21 to go. 47 seconds left to go in the power play here in the first period. That's 4:21 to go here in the first period, not 47 seconds. All right, so Hargraves, Stahlbaum. Quick equipment correction for Sloan. Hargraves, Stahlbaum. I think that might be, well, I'll tell you who it is in a second. I think it's Sipes. And I can't tell who the other penalty killer is out there. Face-off one. Hargrave trying to bring it up the ice as he has control. Loses control of it. Pass ahead. That's going to be icing on, so it's 4 was the other player. So Alexander, Hargraves, Stahlbaum 4, and that's the penalty killers. 30 seconds to go in the penalty kill. You got Alcade, Mazer, Carter goes off. I'll tell you the rest of the Top Shelf in a moment. Sharks win. Shorthanded shot blocked by Mazer. Brought up the ice. Alcade is in front of the net. Helms is also out there. So puck's in the corner. There's a shot by Edlund. Or actually, no, shot on goal by, I think that was Austin Schaub, covered up by Sloan. That was Edlund on the first shot. Austin Schaub on the second shot. Both of them blocked away by Sloan. And with 4 seconds to go in the power play, 3:38 to go in the first period, it's a 0-0 tie. Coming on the ice is Walsh and Jake McDonald. Hargraves still out there with Stahlbaum. 4 seconds to go in the penalty kill. And the penalty is over. Pass to the middle. Stick lifted by McDonald is Alcade. Sipes is back on the ice. Coming down to help in front of the net. Puck to the middle. Shot by Edlund. Scores! And Top Shelf's on with a Top Shelf shot on the right side. 1-0 lead. So 1-0 lead here in the first period. You got Vera, Brett McDonald, Jake McDonald, Sipes, and I can't tell who the other Shark is. I'll give you that in a minute. But it's Wilson, Edmonds. There's a shot by Dussel. And Carter, covered up by Sloan on the shot. Hanrahan's the other Shark that's out there. So face-off will be in the corner, the far corner. There's a battle for it. That was kind of a draw. Puck to the middle. Bounce off of Sloan on the shot. Follow up by Dussel. Dussel scores. And it's 2-0. So if you can't clear the puck out of there, that's what's going to happen. And Sharks are quickly down here in the first period, 2-0 with 2:58 to go. So you got Alexander and Hanley on the blue liners, Vera, Brett McDonald, and Hanrahan for the Sharks. And that is pass across the middle. Nobody there. That was Hilderman that made the pass. McDonald comes out with it right here in front of us. Vera now has it, loses control. Pass ahead. Dussel on it. Hilderman. Edlin now has it. Passes ahead to Wilson. Hilderman has it taken away, goes in the neutral zone, so Top Shelf have to reset. Dumped in, cut off by Alexander. Carter is now out there on the ice. Pass ahead, cut off by Dussel. Shot, blocked. Nice job by Alexander to get his stick in there to knock that away. Puck behind the net. Hilderman has it. Battle for it. Vera gets it out. Gets it out front. No one there to pass it to. Shot blocked by Hanley. Brett goes down. Back up front, Edlin. Sorry, who I thought was Edlin earlier with the jersey tuck, that was actually Brandon Johnson. Boggs is on the ice now with Brett. Boggs with the stick on that. Baumgarten's out there for Top Shelf. Brett tries to cut it off. Boggs trailing Baumgarten. Baumgarten shoots. Blocked. Nobody in front of the net for the Sharks. They need to get someone around there to take the puck away. Pass down to the middle, blocked by Sloan. Boggs kicks it out of there finally. That was LaBarbera that pushed it down to in front of the goal. Four is battling out. Boggs is racing to get it with LaBarbera. Battle for it in the corner. Hanley's there with Boggs. And Boggs finally gets it out, pushes it around to Brett, but Austin Schaub's right there with Brett. Four as well. Hanley. Boggs gets it, tries to push it out. Instead of going with it, but maybe he thought he could get it ahead to his teammate. There's a shot by Duel, blocked. As a push to the middle, Baumgarten's right there, tries to stuff it in, cannot. And it will remain a 3-0 game, or I'm sorry, a 2-0 game with 23 seconds to go here in the first period. So again, thanks for joining us here at the on the Hockey Sports Network, the Brandon Iceplex, the official training facility of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Glad to have you aboard. Game number 2 tonight. Game number 3 coming up between Kelly Heroes and Tampa Catholic. If Top Shelf wins this, they will move into current sole possession of second place, and depending on what Kelly Heroes does, they may move down to third. But the Vikings are definitely going to be in fourth place no matter what happens. Well, I shouldn't say that. If Top Shelf loses, Vikings will be in fourth place. Or, I'm sorry, they will be in third. All right, so we end the first period. Sharks will be going right to left, and Top Shelf will be going left to right as we move into the second period, rather. I gotta get my story straight here. Sorry about that. Again, thanks for joining us here on the Hockey Sports Network. Glad to have you aboard. My name's Ted Boggs, so you're a commentator this evening. First game we saw Villigren's Vikings fall to Sharks Blue, and Sharks Blue were moved to 8-0-1 with 17 points and a stronghold on first place. Vikings set at, with that loss, I believe it's 5-3-2, and in danger of going to fourth place. All right. All right, so here we go. It's going to be Walsh, Stahlbaum, Sipes, Jake McDonald, and Hargrave for the Sharks. It's going to be Alcade, Edlund, Helms, Mazer, and it looks like it's going to be Johnson taking the face-off. Indeed it is. And Top Shelf wins the face-off. Helms has it on the far boards. It's right there with Hargrave. Hargrave gets around Hargrave. Cut off by Jake McDonald. Gets it back down in. Stahlbaum now has it. That could have been called icing if the referee was paying attention, but he wasn't. So no icing called there. Helms now has it. Resets. Pass ahead to Mazer. Mazer gets it over to Helms. Comes in the zone. Helms behind the net, battling out with Sipes. Over to Mazer. Jake McDonald's right there. So is Walsh. Walsh presses around the boards. Comes around right here in front of us to Helms. Helms passes over on the far boards, off the far board to Mazer. Walsh bumps Mazer. And there's a penalty. Looks like it's going to go against the Sharks, perhaps. Which means, let's see, maybe it's not. It is Walsh. I think he got caught for either slashing or boarding. So second power play tonight for Top Shelf. They didn't score the first power play, they scored right after it. On a penalty kill was Brett McDonald, Vera, Hanley, and Alexander. It's going to be Wilson, Austin Schaub, Cole Carter, Tyler Dussel, and I'll get to the other Top Shelf player in a second. There's a follow-up over the goal. Shot blocked by Sloan, and then it went over the goal on the follow-up. Mazer has it back out to Schaub, over to Carter. Push to the middle, blocked. That is... Oh, there's a loose puck. Backhand. Nice catch by Sloan. And it remains a 2-0 game. Great vision and great job by Sloan to get to that one. And that was Hilderman. All right, it's going to be Camp, Sipes, Brett McDonald, Forer, and Hanrahan. And it's going to be Dussel, Schaub, that's Austin Schaub, Wilson, Hilderman, and I think it's Cole Carter. Carter has it, shoots, blocked by Sloan, kicked out of there by Forer, shoots again, wide right. Sipes is coming over there along with Austin Schaub, back down. Hanrahan bumps into Dussel. Hanrahan goes down. Sipes trips. Forer gets a stick on it. Shot towards goal, blocked by Sloan and covered up. And we'll have a face-off. Not sure where they're going to do it. Could be on either side. So Brett, Hanley, Boggs, and Jake McDonald, along with Hanrahan. They got 5 players. Somebody's got to go off the ice. So there's too many men on the ice. Sharks have 5 players out there. It's blocked. Boggs heads off before anyone notices, I guess. No one said anything. Puck behind the net. Jake McDonald. 40 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Duel down to Bumgarten. And Camp kicks it out of there. Oh, I'm sorry, Brett. That's Brett kicks it out of there. Now he's on a race as he cleared it with Helms. Right there is the Barbara as well. That's brought up by Bumgarten into the Shark zone. Now Boggs is out there trying to finally, he's poked it out into the neutral zone. Helms now has it. Helms trying to drive to the net. Stick hits Boggs' stick, which slows it down. Battle for it in the corner. Finally comes out. There's a penalty, shot blocked. And it's going to be on the Sharks. And we'll see who it's against. So as we go back to even strength, we're quickly back to a power play for Newsom. Or top shelf, rather. Walsh goes in for a second penalty of the game. And timeout, looks like. Oh, a 4-minute major for Walsh. And Walsh is upset. They're having a talk with the coaches to see what they want to do. Walsh now throws his helmet. Hanley trying to calm him down a little bit. All right, so it's going to be a 4-minute penalty on Aiden Walsh. So the Sharks, and I don't think that if, let's say, the top shelf would score, I don't think the Sharks will get a 5th player back. So they're going to have to play with 4 players for a little bit. All right, so I think I'm not sure what the discussion is, but Coach Matt's down there talking with Walsh right now. I think the question is it really a major penalty or not? So it looks like it's going to be Alcade, Johnson, Edlund. And so they're sorting this out. Right now they have 4 minutes up on the scoreboard, as you can see. Penalty minutes. Austin Schaub, and I can't tell who the other player is right now. On the penalty kill, whoever it ends up being, not sure yet. As we got some figure skaters on the Sharks gray side. Hargrave and Sipes. So a little timeout and entertainment. And they're going down this end of the ice to do the face-off. Or what are they doing? It'd actually be down at this end of the ice because the Sharks' goal is at this end. All right, so it's Johnson, Alcade, Mazer, Edlund, and Austin Schaub going again, and that's power play team. On the penalty kill is Hargrave, Stahlbaum, Hanley, and Forer. So it is a 4-minute penalty. And here we go. Ford kicks it out. Hargrave takes away. He has a breakaway and shoots. Blocked by Phelps as Hargrave goes into the boards. And in the corner there, sorry, fans in the way there. Johnson brings it up for a Hanley or back. Johnson tries to drive, tries to deke around 4, gets it back out front. Over to Austin Schaub. Shot blocked. 3:19 to go in the penalty. 8 minutes to go in the period. Pass out to Schaub, blocked by Hanley. Pass goes back behind the net. Wilson's right there along with 4. 3 minutes to go in the period, or in the penalty. 7 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the period. Pass to the middle. Sloan covers up. Stahlbaum tried to push Alcade out of the way. It's kind of like David and Goliath there for a minute. All right, coming on the ice is Alexander Sipes. It's like Jake McDonald and Vera. And as a face-off ensues. Cole Carter's out there along with Hilderman. Tyler Dussel blocked. Out front, Carter gets it, pushes towards the goal. Blocked away, Sloan covers up, and we'll have a face-off right there. Also on the ice, I think that's Duel. Nope, it's Helms, Wilson, and Dussel. And nice job by Sipes to clear it. Comes all the way down to the goal. Shot on goal. Nice job from behind the red line. 7 minutes to go, 2:20 to go in the penalty kill. So far, the Sharks' defense has played pretty well, considering. Alexander back to the neutral zone. Helms has it. Now passes over to Dussel off of Sipes' pads. Blocked on the follow-up. And with face-off right over there. So coming on the ice is Boggs, Brett. Let's see, Hanley, and Jake McDonald. Or no, I'm sorry, it's not Boggs, it's Hanrahan. Sorry about that on the confusion. Hanley does get it, tries to get out in the neutral zone, cut off by Helms. Helms pushes it down, shot. Sloan blocks it or catches it. Minute 52 to go in the power play. Lots of shots on goal, but the defense in Sloan has stifled the top shelf advancement. It's a 2-0 game still. It's going to be Edlund, LaBarbera. I think it's Duel. Pass over to LaBarbera. Hanrahan's right there. Back out front to... It's a shot. Wide left. Camps on it. Pushes it out. And that does cross the line. And they're going to call offsides. And we'll have face-off right there with 6:17 to go. Minute 33 left in the power play. Now on the ice is Boggs along with Brett. Jake McDonald and Hanley. Boggs takes the face-off. He wins it. Brett gets it, pokes it down. Boggs on the chase. Boggs tries to swipe at it. He goes down as he tried to turn around. Lost his footing. Puck comes out front. Bumgarten has it. Bumgarten has it poked away by Brett for a second, but gets back control. No penalty. Jake McDonald went down. And cleared by McDonald. Boggs on the chase along trailing Duel. Boggs cut it off. Nice job. Comes back out in the neutral zone. Four's on along with Bumgarten and Brett. Quick change for the Sharks. Puck goes towards the goal, blocked by Sloan. Follow up by Aaron Shaw, blocked. And we'll have a faceoff right over here. 5:15 to go. 31 seconds to go on the power play. Stahlbaum for, looks like Sipes. And should be a 4-star Hargrave coming on the ice. Vera is in the penalty box for some reason. Or he went in that door. I guess he's sitting in there for Walsh, as he will join the ice in 30 seconds. So that's why he's in the penalty box sitting for Watts. Mazur has it, passes over to Austin Schaub. Shot blocked by Sloan. I'm sorry, that was Helms. Mazur's in the middle. Alcade and Johnson. Shot by Austin Schaub. Caught by Sloan. And 10 seconds to go in the power play. 4:54 to go in the period. It remains a 2-0 game. So Vera's getting ready to come on the ice in 10 seconds to make it back to even strength. Johnson and Stahlbaum. Shot by Austin Shaw, blocked away by Sloan. There's a collision between Mazur and Sipes. Alcade has it in the corner. Stahlbaum's right there as well. The puck goes behind the net. Mazur has it back again. Passes out to Johnson. Poked away and down the ice. And we're back to even strength. As Vera comes on, and so does Hanley. Puck comes up. I'm sorry, Alexander and Hanley, I believe. And icing called. And we'll come back down here. Again, sorry for the fans in the way. Not much I can do with that. So 4:21 to go. That long power play resulted in nothing for Top Shelf. So kudos to Sharks Gray. 4:21 to go. Vera wins faceoff. Shot on goal by Alexander. Gobbled up by Merrick Phelps. So a lot of the vibration feeling there's some sort of game going on behind me. Kids running around, so that's why the floor is shaking. And the camera is shaking, of course. The puck comes out. Hanley pushes it back down in front of the net. Hanrahan couldn't get a stick on it. Vera now has it. Tries to push it towards the net. And taken away by Alcade. Poked away by Hanley. Brett McDonald right there. Hanrahan tries to take it away. Helms bringing it in. Vera on it. Helms shoots. Blocked by the stick of Hanley. And Sloan catches it with 3:45 to go. Face-off will occur right here.
Oh, I watch your YouTube videos. Nice YouTube videos.
All right, so here we go. 3:45 to go. It's still 2-0 here in the second period. Tyler Deuce will take the face-off out to Edlin, caught by Sloan, and we'll do a face-off again. You got Wilson on the ice too. Cole Carter, and I can't tell who the other Newsom player is, or Top Shelf player is, but I'll let you know in a minute. Got Stahlbaum, Sipes, Camp, I believe, or it could be Brett, it is Camp, Hargrave, and I believe that's Jake McDonald. Puck comes up the ice. Hargrave finally gets it. Deeks around. That is Jake McDonald. And not sure what happened. Whistle blown. Let's see. It's going to be cross-checking against. It's finally going to be the first power play for the Sharks with 3:22 to go here in the second period. Penalty kill is going to be Wilson, Carter, Hilderman, and I can't see who the other Newsom player is, but or Top Shelf player is. Actually, Jules coming on the ice to replace Carter. So it's going to be, or maybe not. Now they're changing back. Wilson's coming off the ice. So it's Sipes, McDonald, Stahlbaum, Hanley, and Hargrave on the power play for the Sharks. There's the face-off. Top Shelf wins it. Pass around behind the net. Duel, and I believe Hilderman's right there on it, along with Jake McDonald. I can't see it either, so don't feel bad. Finally comes out. Pass across, bounce off the boards. Hargrave has it, gets it out to Sipes. Sipes shoots. Wide right. Duel now has it, passes it up. That'll go all the way down to be cleared. Minute 28 to go in the power play. Sipes is back on it. Sloan, oh, nice job by Sloan getting back over to keep that puck from going in the goal. That was dangerous. Puck gets dumped back down in. Jake McDonald's on it. Same five on the ice for the Sharks. Hanley now has it in front of us here. Duel now chasing it down. Back in the neutral zone. Four is now out there. Hilderman has it. It's 1-on-3. Shot over the net. Hargrave has it, now trying to bring it up the ice. Dekes around, loses control for a second, gets it back. Dumps it in. Line change for the Sharks. It's going to be Alexander. Hanley's still out there, and Vera, along with Four on the power play. Alcade on the chase, or I'm sorry, that's Bumgarten on the chase with the puck, brings it across, shoots, blocked out by Sloan. Alexander pushes it ahead, tipped by Top Shelf. Brett is out there now as well. Here comes Austin Schaub, pushes it back around behind the net. Gives it back over to LaBarbera. LaBarbera has control. Pushes it over to Helms. Helms shoots, blocked away. Given to Aaron Schaub. Shot missed. Helms brings it up the ice. Pass over to Bumgarten. Bumgarten shoots, blocked by Sloan. 45 seconds to go. Pushed down by Aaron Schaub. Alexander's there to try to get it out. Brett banks it around, tries to get it to Boggs. Boggs bumps into Helms, goes down. There's a ball on the ice. And as the puck bounces off the boards. And it goes across the blue line, and timeout for a ball on the ice. 26 seconds to go here in the second period. Great job by the Sharks so far on this one. Coming on the ice for the Sharks is looks like Hanrahan, Jake McDonald, Brett McDonald, Stahlbaum, and Sipes. As for some reason, it's a penalty on the, didn't see what they called, but a penalty against the power play again for the Sharks. Sipes has it. Passes down to McDonald. That's Brett. Over to Hanrahan. Hanrahan has that behind the net. Goes down. It's a battle for it. Bumgarten has it. Bringing around up the ice. And shoots. Wide left. Hanrahan gets it. Kicks it out of there. Austin Schaub. And that's the period, folks. So we'll start the third period with the Sharks on the power play with a minute 34 to go in the power play. Again, thanks for joining us on the Hockey Sports Network's broadcast of High School Hockey Night in Tampa. We'll move to the third period. The Sharks did not get any goals there in that period, so what a great job, the defense and Sloan. So the ball was picked up by the referee and taken to the far side. So that ball's going in the lost and found is my guess. All right. So here we go.
Go get it. Not it.
Here in just a minute, as the teams are talking it over, we'll see who comes out for both sides to start the third period. 12 minutes to go in this one. Minute 34 left on the power play for the Sharks. Coming up next is going to be Kelly's Heroes and Tampa Catholic. We'll go into some stats around that here shortly. A top shelf win here. A top shelf win here would mean they would move into a sole possession of second place. All right, so on the ice, it's going to be Stahlbaum, Sipes, Brett McDonald, Jake McDonald, and I believe that's Hanrahan. It's going to be Johnson, Duel, Carter, and I'll tell you who the other top shelf. It's Mazer on the penalty kill. Puck behind the net. Carter has it. Pass back over to Duel. Blocked out by Brett McDonald. It comes around. Sipes gets it. Pass across. No one home. Now Johnson bringing up the ice. Tries to get past Brett McDonald and Stahlbaum. Johnson stops. Battling out with Stahlbaum. McDonald's right there, tries to get it away. As a battle ensues. There's a shot wide right. Carter pushes it towards the goal. Blocked by Sloan. Kicked out to Hanrahan. Mazer's right there with him. 33 seconds to go in the power play for the Sharks. And they can't get it out of their zone to get a shot off. Duel gets it, pushes it back down in the corner. Again, apologies on not being able to see. Across the middle, Johnson misses it. Shot again, blocked by Sloan. Mazer tried to follow up, could not. Stahlbaum tries to get it out there and missed it. Hanrahan's right there as well, Jake McDonald. And, wow. That's kind of a dirty play, but no call by the refs. Carter shoots towards the goal, blocked by Sloan. Picked up by Jake McDonald. Dumped in behind the net. Duel has it. Hargrave's right there, trying to cut him off. There's William Camp is there as well. Pass ahead to Alcade. Hanley cuts it off. Vera and Forer. Alcade keeps it in. Forer's in front of him. Tyler Dussel. Oh, he right out the post. There's a kick in. And they're not going to count that. It was kicked in by Alcade. And I'm the only replay they have, but I did see a kick in. So right over there will be the face-off. Still 2-0, 9:41 to go. It's going to be Edlund. It's like Wilson. I don't know who's coming on the ice for top shelf, actually. We'll just give it a second. Tyler Duel is definitely out there. Edlund, Hildeman, and we'll see who else. Let's see, Hargrave for Camp, Hanley, and Vera. Face-off will be right here in the center ice. So Dussel looks like he'll take the face-off. He does. Hanley kicks it down, tipped by the goalie. In the corner, Austin Schaub has it, chased by Hargrave. Gets it up to Hilderman. Now it goes up to Dussel. Dussel bringing it up the ice in front of Forrest, right in front of him. Disrupts the forward movement. Tries to go around behind the net. Tries a pass back behind his back. No one there. Vera had it. Now Vera gets it back again to the neutral zone. Bringing up the ice. Pass backwards. Picked up by Hilderman. Hargrave couldn't quite get to it. Out front to Dussel. And back to the neutral zone. 8:55 to go. Pass on the far side to Austin Schaub. That gets behind the net. Hanley now has it. Back out front. Vera trying to bring up the ice. Pass to Hargrave. Could not. Vera back out to Hanley. Cut off by Austin Schaub. 4 coming across. There's a pass to Dussel. Dussel blocked by Sloan and covered up. Face off in the corner. 8:25 to go here in the third period. I'm not sure why they have a goal up on the board. It's actually still 2-0. So I'm going to leave my score as 2-0. They have on the scoreboard 3-0, but you don't. They waved the goal off as far as I could tell. Unless they went ahead and counted it for some reason, which I don't understand why they would do that. Brett brings it in the zone. Pass over to Stahlbaum. Stahlbaum tries to get it back to Boggs. Cut off by Brett. Off the boards. Brought up the ice by LaBarbera. Back behind the net. Shot by Helms. Caught and covered up by Sloan with 7:52 to go. So I guess the only reason they would have had 3 on the scoreboard is the referees told them. So I'll go ahead and move it to 3. To match the scoreboard with 7:51 to go. That puck, nice job by Duell to keep it in the zone. Puck comes all the way down now. There's no icing as it was tapped after the pass was made. Stahlbaum, Hanrahan right there. Sipes. And Brett, there's Bumgarner, pass over. Nice job by Brett to kick that out from behind Sloan to keep a 4th goal. Stahlbaum bringing up the ice with Brett. Stahlbaum has it taken away by Helms. Helms to Bumgarden. 4 goes down. McDonald in front of Bumgarden disrupts it, but Bumgarden gets it back. Shoots, blocked by Sloan again. Brett McDonald comes on the ice. 4 is in front of the net. It's in the corner. Finally, whistle blows. Nope, actually Helms brings it around. No whistle. Pass to the middle. Hanrahan's right there too. And there's a battle for it. Bumgarden went down. Brett McDonald back out front. That gets in the neutral zone. So top shelf have to reset. Duell's back on it. Duell has it. Tries to deke on McDonald. McDonald poked it away. McDonald goes down. Vera's right there to get the puck. Goes behind the net. Over to Hanrahan. Hanrahan back to Vera. Cut off by Duell. Back out front to Bumgarden. Bumgarden bringing it up the ice. And cross to the middle. Nobody there. Actually, Johnson's there. That's tipped away by LaBarbera. Back to the front of the net again. Sharks are finally there. Kick it out. Sloan covers up. And face-off over there on that side with 5:57 to go here in the third period. Top Shelf has the lead 3-0. All right, so it's Johnson, Carter, Alcade, Mazer. Face-off won by Top Shelf. Shot by Mazer wide right over the goal, and Edlund's also out there as well. For the Sharks, it's Vera, Hanley, Hargrave. Pass over to Hanley. Can't come up with it. Mazer goes hard into the boards. Camp is also out there, along with Alexander. Pass ahead. Hargrave comes up with it. Getting in the zone. Pushes towards the goal. Tipped away by Phelps. Comes up. Alcade has it poked before he could get to it. Poked away by Alexander. Back behind the net. Edlund's there on it, along with Carter. Edlund has it. Passes ahead to Helms. Helms ahead to Alcade, but cut off by Alexander. And here's a shot by Mazer, blocked by Sloan. Back behind the net. Stahlbaum pushes it around to Hargrave. Carter tries to push it down. That's blocked by Hargrave. That'll come up into the top shelf zone. Kicked out by Edlund. Now battle forward on the far boards is Camp and Forer right there. Mazer. Boggs comes out on the ice. As I think that was Brett that went off. Hargrave over to Forer, just out of his reach. Boggs is right there. Boggs battling out on the boards along with Hilderman. Finally taken away. Wilson wide left. Stahlbaum battling out in front of the net there with Wilson and Sipes. Boggs tries to get a hold of it. Passes it ahead. That was Camp that went off, not Brett. Brett's on the ice now. Boggs to the middle. Puck behind the net with Wilson. 3:30 to go. Sharks trail 3-0. Tyler Dussel brings it up the ice, gives it back to Hilderman. Hilderman shoots. Blocked in front by Sipes. Blocked again, up over the goal. Four in the corner with Wilson. Vera's right there, tries to get it out. And quick line change as icing occurs. With 2:54 to go. Face off down here. I think some players got off the ice before the icing was called, so that's why they don't have to come back out. So it's hand-to-hand Brett McDonald, Hanley, Vera, and I think that's Jake McDonald. Can't tell. Aaron Schaub tries to keep it pushed towards the goal. Hanley pushes it out. Brett McDonald dekes around. Hanley has a hold of it, shoots wide right. Puck comes back around to LaBarbera. He's bringing up the ice. Baumgarten is coming across. Nice block by Jake McDonald. Followed up and blocked by Sloan. 2:29 to go. Shot on goal, blocked and covered up by Austin Schaub, or by Sloan. The shot was by Austin Schaub. And with 2:23 to go, we'll have a face-off right there. All right, so duel. Aaron Schaub, Baumgarten, and Edlund, as well as LaBarbera on the ice for top shelf. It's still the same five for the Sharks, and there's another icing by Hanley. So a little bit of a change. You got Hargrave, Stahlbaum, and I believe that's Brett coming on the ice for... No, it's Camp, not Brett. They have the same face mask and have about the same build. That's why I get confused on who it is. It's Camp, not Brett, on the ice. It's Mazer, Johnson, Alcade, Duel, and Edlund on the ice for top shelf. Battle for it in front of the net. Duel finally has it. Shoots. Blocked again by Sloan. Kicked out of there. Followed up. Blocked again. Shot by Duel again. And that goes in. Top shelf right side. And it's 4-0. Minute 50 to go. Stahlbaum, Camp, Sipes, Alexander, and Hargrave on the ice for the Sharks. Alcade, Johnson, Mazer. Shot by Hargrave. Gobbled up Carter's out there as well. Let's go up by Phelps. Sipes gets it, tries to push it down the goal. Cut off by Johnson. Johnson trying to bring it up the ice. Alexander's right there with him. He shoots, has a clean shot, caught by Sloan. And we'll have a face-off right over there with 1:27 to go here in the third period. So Brett now comes on the ice. Vera and Boggs. Stahlbaum and Sipes still out there. You got Tyler Dussel, Austin Schaub, Carter, Hildeman, and I think that's Wilson on the far side. It's a face-off. Kicked out to Austin Schaub. Carter is behind the net. Hilderman has it. There's a shot blocked. And Sharks bringing it up the ice. Vera dumps it in. 55 seconds to go. Boggs in the corner trying to get to it. Pass to the middle to Vera. Vera blocked by Austin Schaub. Puck in the neutral zone. Finally picked up by Forer. Hanley comes back out, 33 seconds. Puck comes up the ice. Hildeman has it. That's taken away by Vera. Back up front. Boggs goes off as Hanrahan comes on. Tyler Dussel. Pass to Baumgarten. Stick blocked. Back out in the neutral zone again. 10 seconds. Helms dumps it in. That's offsides. Face-off right over there with 7.4 seconds to go here in the third period and a 4-0 lead for Top Shelf. And they're going to let the clock run out, and that's going to do it. So final score here, Top Shelf 4 and Sharks 0. The Sharks, well, they're improving. So tonight was definitely an improvement over how things have kind of gone this season. Top Shelf does move into second place. We'll see if Kelly's Heroes wins. If Kelly's Heroes wins, they will take over second place, and Top Shelf will move to third. Vikings will be in fourth. All right, so this is Ted Boggs signing off here. We'll be back in just a few moments with our final game of the evening between Kelly's Heroes and Tampa Catholic. Again, the final score here, Top Shelf 4, Sharks Gray 0.